Welcome back, students. After a long time, I am come back with the concept of CSAT. So in civil service exam, so candidates going to write this exam. So now from this video, I am not going to take any lectures or topics. Here is totally different. So upcoming 20 days, I am going to give you only the last minute preparation for CSAT paper. Previously, before last year, everybody says that this paper CSAT is very easy, we don't need to concentrate on this, but today that is not like that. Every candidates are fearing only for the CSAT paper. So we know that last time how it was. So this time I am just going to explain the important topics and PYQ questions, previous year questions, last 3 years questions only we are going to deal. I just explain how to solve those questions. And one more thing, what are all the important topics? Only the most important topics questions we are going to learn. So it probably 20 minutes to 30 minutes only. Just to look at those things and you to prepare. If you had any doubts, you can ask me in comments. Right. So first thing, I just want to show you something about all the years how the questions was, right. So look at this. So math basic and reasoning, reading comprehension RC, and decision making, data interpretation. Initially data interpretation questions were asked, but last 3-4 years they are not asking anything, and decision making questions too. Now only they are asking those questions. And most importantly, look at this, 37 from math, and logical reasoning is 15 questions. We need 66, right, 66.66. So we can able to eliminate some questions. It is your choice, but which questions we going to pick, that is most important, right. Okay, the next thing, look at this, last year. So last year, according to the last year, reading comprehension is 35%, aptitude is 46.25% questions, and reasoning is around 18.75. So the most of the questions are asked from aptitude. So we can't expect the same thing again. The most important thing is no questions are repeatedly asking in CSAT. So each questions are different in each and every year. So we can't expect the same thing, but we can keep this in our mind also, right. Okay. Now most important areas, which one we going to cover? This is only for upcoming 20 days. So if you want to look the questions, means just in aptitude, look at the number theory, number properties, number system questions a lot, okay. And the next topic is permutation, combination and probability. The most of the questions last year too, they are asking from permutation, combination and probability, and without permutation combination we can't able to do probability questions. So concentrate on this. And next thing is mensuration. So mensuration questions they ask in all the patterns, like data sufficiency questions as well as the separate questions. Mensuration is completely based on formula. So it is in your hand. If you by got the formula, it is very easy to complete, otherwise you need to skip. So don't skip these topics. Most importantly, clocks and calendars. Why I said clocks and calendars means banking doesn't ask clocks and calendars questions. Most of the competitive exams are not using this, but in our CSAT paper we had this topic. So it is very easy topic, as well as there are so many models in this. Concentrate on this. Repeated questions are asking from these areas. So in aptitude, this is the concept, but number theory, it is not a small topic. It is a very huge, it is an ocean that we will discuss those things later. Next thing is the reasoning. In reasoning, coding, decoding must. Repeatedly they are asking coding, decoding question. Number series. When we look at this, students are not ready to prepare these concepts because we thought that it is very easy. But when in exam, everybody left these questions, right. So concentrate on this. And syllogism, need to concentrate, cubes and dice. So these things in reasoning, as well as if you want extra ranking and ordering. This topic also important. Most of the data sufficiency question in previous years, they are asking ranking and ordering, right. And the next thing is in number system. It's a simple topic, number system, but how many topics we need to concentrate? So first, unit digit method, Most of the questions are asking in unit digit, and very important concept is remainder theorem. 3 to 4 questions in every year they are asking from remainder theorem. And divisibility rule. Sometimes they can ask directly divisibility rule questions, and sometimes inside the problem it is a small participation by the divisibility rule. So we should know at least 15 to 20 divisibility rules. So remaining things you can directly divide it, but this is must. Next, LCM HCF as usual. Without knowing this we can't able to do the other topics also. And surds and indices. Surds and indices, sometimes we call that as exponents and roots, right? So what are all the topics comes under root and exponents, right? And next thing is factors. Factors, we have so many things behind the factors topic. So it's a simple thing, number system, but we need to concentrate separately for the each of these topics, then only you can able to solve all those problems. So concentrate on this, and these 20 days we going to concentrate first this, right? And today I am going to explain about only the unit digit method, just a small topic, 5 minutes explanation and then some questions, and you need to follow this. And every day I try to post 1 or 2 videos based on these topics, important topics. So first we are going to complete all these important topics and PYQs, and then we go to the next concepts, right? Okay, so let's start with the unit digit method. Right. So what is unit digit method? Just I will start. Right. Let's take a number like 7 power 105. Right. If 7 power 105 means it is a very big concept. So 7 into 7 into 7 into 7, I need to write up to 105. The question is, what is the unit digit? That means last number is what? That is the only question. Even though if I gave you a calculator, you can't able to get the answer for 7 power 105. But there is a logic behind this. I am going to explain only that logic. See, every time, right? So every time, if I take 2, right? 2 power 1 is 2. 2 power 2 is 4. 2 power 3 is what? 2 power 3 is 8, 2 power 4 is 16, right? If I take 2 power 5 is again 32, then 2 power 6, 64, 2 power 7, 128. Again and again I will get only these 4 numbers. And for example, if we take 5 table, 5 power 1 is 5, 5 power 2 is what? 25, ending with 5, 5 power 3, 125. Look at this, whatever the powers of 5, you will get the same answer. So there is some logic behind that. That is why they are asking this question. So now we are going to get that logic. Just listen this, right? Look at this. This is the table. So just I will explain slowly, right? So first, for 2 table, 2 power 1 is 2. 2 power 2 is 4, 2 power 3 is 8, 2 power 4 is 16, 2 power 5 is again 32, then 64, then 128. So again and again we get the same cycle. So the cycle for 2 table is 4. That's 4 number will come again and again. For 3 table, 3 power 1 is 3, 3 square is 9, 3 cube is 27, then 81, again ends with 3, 9, 7, 1. So we got the same cycle. For every 4 numbers you will get the same answers. Next, 4 power 1 is 4, 4 square, 4 fours are 16, 4 cube 64, again 6, 4, 6, 4, 6. So I got only 2 numbers repeatedly came. So the cycle for 4 table is only 2. Either you will get 4 at the last number or 6 at the last digit, right? If I come to 5, I already said 5 we had only one answer, only one cycle, that is you will get only 5 at the end. 6, 6 power 1 is 6, 6 square is 36, 6 cube is 216. So again and again I am getting only 6. So this is also 1. Coming to 7, 7 power 1 is 7, 7 square is 49, 7 cube is 343. So 2401. So you will get this 4 numbers again and again. For 8 also same. 8 power 1 is 8, 8 square 64, then 8 cube 512. So you will get these 4 numbers repeatedly, and 9 only 2 numbers. 9 power 1 is 9, 9 square is 81, then 9 cube is 729. So you will get the same numbers repeatedly. This is the cycle. You no need to buy out all these things. If the question is based on 2 table, just write only for 2. If the question is based on 7 table, just write the 7. Immediately in your exam also you can do this, right? But this is the concept. So cycle. Now I'll explain a small 2 numbers. Look at this. If I am writing 7 power 5 is what? 7 power 6 is what? 7 power 7, then 7 power 105. So we are going to find out answer for all these numbers, right? So 7 power 5, 7 power 1, 7 power 2 is here, 7 power 3, 7 power 4, 7 power 5, again I come here, right? So directly I can write 7 power 5 is nothing but 7 is the unit digit. If I go to 7 power 6, 7 power 1, 7 power 2, 7 power 3, 7 power 4, 7 power 5, 7 power 6 is here. So the number ends with 9. But when it goes beyond the limit, if it rotates 3 times, 4 times, no need to count one by one again and again. So we are going to create a formula. Very simple. I will start from here. See, if I said 7 power 105, how many times I am going to running here? So just I am going to do one thing. Listen, let me take 7 power 5. So first I am going to look what is the cycle of 7. 7 cycle is 4. Only 4 numbers going to come again and again. So let's take this 5, right? My cycle is 4. 5 by 4. There is only 1 4. But I don't need the answer. I need the remainder. So how many times it is circling here, that is not important. At last it got only 1 remainder. 5 by 4, 1 4 is there, remainder is 1. So instead of writing 7 by 5, if I write 7 power 1, that is easy for me. Remainder is 1. So I am writing 7 power 1. What is 7 power 1? 7. Right? If I want to find out 7 power 6 is what? Just write 6 by cycle is 4. What is the remainder? There is only 1 4, remainder is 2. So instead of 7 power 6, if I said 7 power 2 is what? Easily we can find that is 9. If I want to find 7 power 7, so 7 is the power value, 7 divided by cycle. So there is only 1 4, remainder is 3. So instead of saying 7 power 7, if I said 7 power 3, that is very easy, right? Now look at this, 7 power 105. Take 105, my cycle is only 4. I need only remainder. So in 10 there are 2 4, that is not important. Remainder is 2. 25. 25 divided by 4. 4 6 are 24. Remainder is 1. So instead of saying 105, if I said 7 power 1 is the answer, we easily know that 7 power 1 is 7. Is it clear? So this is how we can get the answer quickly using the unit digit. Okay, right? So now let me do some problems here, right? Look at this fastly. We're going to see some previous year questions as well as some concept wise questions. Okay. The unit digit of 13 power 2003 is what? This is the question. Whatever the number before the unit digit, you no need to take. Okay, how many numbers are given? Don't consider those numbers. Just take 3 power 2003. So 3, just look at this, 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 power 3, 3 power 4. 3 power 1 is 3, 3 square is 9. This is 27, ends with 7, 81, 1. These 4 numbers will be again and again it will come, right? So these are the 4 numbers. So 2003 divided by 4. I want only the remainder, right? So 25 times, only 3 is the remainder. So instead of writing 3 power 2003, I will write 3 power 3. 3 power 3 is what? It ends with 7. So our answer is option C, 7. Simple. Is it clear? So first of all, it's simple or not, that is different, but we should know how to solve this concept question. So don't skip this topic, right? Okay. Right. Next, look at this. The digits in the unit place of the number 67 power 25, then minus 1. Okay, we will take minus 1 later. So what I said, don't look at the previous numbers. I want 7 power 25, right? Okay, 25. So 7. What is the cycle for 7? Cycle for 7 is 7 power 1 is 7. 7 square is 49, ends with 9, and 7 cube is 343, and 7 power 4 is ends with 1, right? So this is the number. Now look at this, 25 divided by 4. 4 table I get 24, so remainder is 1. So instead of 7 power 25, we can set 7 power 1 minus 1. 7 power 1 is 7, so 7 minus 1 is 6. So the unit digit place of the number must be ends with 6. That is the right answer. Is it clear? So however they ask, we should know this, right? Okay, next. The digits in the unit place of the number represented by 7 power 95 minus 3 power 58. Okay. So 7 power 95, I need to find this first, then 3 power 58. Okay, right. 7 we had 95, cycle is 4, right? So 9 we had 2 4s, remainder is 1, 15. In 4 table we get 12, then after that it is 16. So 15, remainder will be 3. So instead of saying 7 power 95, I can say 7 power 3, right? And look at this 58, 3. 3 also we had 4 cycles. So 58 divided by 4, there is only 1 4, remainder 1, 18, 16. So remainder is 2. So instead of saying that 3 power 58, I can set 3 square. So now write according to the question. So first thing is 7 power 95, that is 7 cube. 7 cube is what? 3, ends with 3, minus 3 power 2, 3 square is 9. So most of the time now we are confused about this. 3 minus 9 is minus 6. Minus 6 is not given here. Can I take plus 6? No. Very clearly we should understand one thing. Everything is right. But after this, look at this. There is a very big number. The unit digit is 3. And again this 3 power 58 is also a very big answer, but the unit digit is 9. Now we are going to subtract this number, right? 3, 9. So 3 is smaller number. So in our school days we are going to borrow from the previous one, right? Same thing we are going to do. From whatever the number is given here, I need to borrow 1 from here. So 13 minus 9, because if there is no number behind that, you can take minus value. But there are so many numbers, right? So 13 minus 9, so it will be 4. Then you can go, right? So our final unit digit number is nothing but 4. I hope now you guys understand. When the numbers are like this, you should keep this in your mind, right? Okay, next concept. Yeah, 784, this is also nothing. Okay, listen, unit digits, don't take the previous numbers, just take 4 power 126 and here plus 4 power 127. We had a concept here. This is also, we had a trap. Okay, I will explain that first and then we came here. Look at this. In 4 table, 4 power 1, power 2, power 3, power 4, right? Then cycle. 4 power 1 is 4, then 4 square is 16, then 4, then 6. Okay, and this is the concept. And for if you take for 2 table, 2 power 1 is 2, 2 square is 4, then 2 cube is 8, then 6. Listen guys, this is cycle is 4. If I divide a number by 4, if I got remainder 1, I will pick this value. Please listen carefully. If remainder 1 is came, I will pick this. If remainder 2 is came, I will pick this value. If remainder 3 is came, I will pick this value. But when I divide a number by 4, how can I get 4 as a remainder? It is not possible, right? Can you get it? See, if I take a number like this, 16 divided by 4, remainder is 0. 17 divided by 4, remainder is 1. 18 divided by 4, remainder 2. 19 divided by 4, remainder 3. If 20 divided by 4, again 0. So our remainder will be from 0 to 3. So if I got remainder 1, 2, 3, acceptable, we had values. But I will never get remainder 4. Right, if you divide a number by 4, your remainder will be from 0 to 3. It is most important in remainder concept. Please listen carefully. If I divide a number by 5, my remainders will be 0 to 4. If I divide a number by 10, my remainder will be 0 to 9. So, if I divide a number by 4, I will get power 1, power 2, power 3. I never get remainder 4. But here there is no remainder 0. Right? So, I consider this fourth part when I get remainder 0. When I get remainder 0, I will go for that last one. Remainder 1 means I will pick this, remainder 2, remainder 3. I will never get remainder 4. At that case, I will go for remainder 4. Is it clear? Now look at this. In 4, we had only 2 cycles. 2 numbers will be repeatedly came. So, 126 divided by 2. It is an even number. So, remainder is 0. So, 4 power 0. And here it is an odd number, 127 divided by 2, definitely my remainder will be 1. So, 4 power 1, I will take this value, 4. Yes, so 4 power 1 is 4. But 4 power 0, there is no power 0. So, I am go for the last one, 6. 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 means ends with 0. So, answer is option A. Please understand this concept, else again you can see this video, you will understand this concept. So, there is no power 4, instead of that you will get the remainder 0, you take power 4 value for all the cases. Clear? Right. And last question, this is PYQ 2023, they asked this question. So, what is the unit digit in the expansion of this? This is quite interesting and easy questions too. So, we can do this. Very simple, 5, 7, 2, 4, 2 power 9 into 7 into 5 into 3 into 1. Okay. First thing, you no need these numbers, right? Let's take only this 2 power. Okay. And second thing, what is the value of this? It may be power addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, whatever it was, we need to multiply. So, what is 9 into 7? 9 into 7, 63, right? And 5 into 3 is 15, right? 6, 10, 3, 30, 30, 34, 3. So, 945. So, we can write 2 power 945. If you find answer for this, you will get the answer. Very simple. So, for what is the cycle for 2? 4, right? So, just take 945 divide by 4. There is 2, 4, 8, remainder 1, 14, 3, 4, 12, then remainder 2. So, at last I get remainder 1. So, instead of writing 2 power 945, I will write 2 power 1, right? 2 power 1 is what? 2. This is the right answer. Simple question. Actually, last year the problems looks difficult, but when you look at the explanation, everything we can get the answer within 2 steps or 3 steps. The only thing is how you are understanding the question, right? So, here this time first understand the question well. If you know the concept, you can get the answer within 2 to 3 things, and I will explain so many shortcuts and tricks in upcoming videos. If sometimes if we not knowing the concept also, we need to get the answer. So, keep watching the videos. I will explain what are all the topics, shortcuts, tricks are there. In 20 days we are going to learn little bit a lot, right? And I have some homeworks for you. So, just do this first and give your answers in comment box. I'll check, right? So these are all the basic questions. Just try this and give your answers in comment box. If anything is wrong or difficult, I'll explain in the next class. So all the very best, students. Keep practicing. Thank you.